Should be locked. Hi BBA, how are you? Don't know whether you can hear me, not hear me. Got a sneaky feeling this is round the wrong way. It is. How do you unlock that then? Bear with me guys. Having a weird moment. Oh. For God's sake, man. Talk about unorganised. Oh, this ain't working. Oh, for crying out loud. You'll get dizzy looking at that. Oh, for God's sake, man. As a... Right, sorry. Very unorganised. Spur in a moment, jobby. See if I can get my other phone up and running. Bear with me. Cool. Cheers, BBA. Can you hear me, mate? And see everything? I presume you can see it. That's better. Oh, that's brilliant. Cheers, BBA. Thank you very much. Am I ready for 2026? Yeah, I don't know in what aspect, buddy. I think it's going to be a really interesting year. That's for sure. Very interesting. Everything's up in the air all over the place, which is cool, I think. Oh, it's so nice just to have a chill. Oh. Hopefully you guys might hear the owl tonight. It has been hooting, which is cool. But yeah, if you, I don't know what you mean by ready, but if you mean silver, stacking, gold, investments, sort of ready to see what's going to be thrown in front of us all. But I do try and look at each day as it comes. Most of the time. How about yourself, mate? How about yourself? nice just to chill out. Had my grandson for a couple of days, and work's been busy as well. Been called out a few times, but boy, this is the first night I've actually just sat there and took the time just to have a chill. Oh man, it's a new year and I really don't know how I'm going to take it. Do I quit social media or what? My mum is my world. Yeah, man. She is indeed. I know what you mean though. I do know what you mean. But I'm sure you'll make the right decisions, buddy. I'm sure you will. Ooh. We've all got to look after each other. That's got to be number one. That's got to be number one. Every time, man. Every time. Come on, fire, don't you go out. I've had this wood in my garage for quite a while, so it should be nice and dry, although it's a bit damp in there, to be fair. If anyone else is watching, jump in the chat. It's nothing special, this one, it's just a chill out by the fire. Bit of reflection. After a fairly hectic week or so. Nice just to chill. A cup of tea, no whiskey in it. I need friends in my life. I need friends in my life. Yeah, man. We all need friends. Nothing wrong with that, matey. Definitely don't come across as a twit. Never thought of you as a twit. That's all. Never ever. Do a lot, dude. Do a lot for the community. I hope it gives you what you need. You seem to have a lot of friends. Hope it fills that gap for you. Don't ever have to apologise, ever. There's nothing to apologise for, dude. Oh, me. Hey, Eurocoin Hunt. How you doing, dude? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if you're into that. Hope you're well. Just having a cup of tea and a chill by the fire, mate. Will I see you? Will I see you? What, on this live? Or probably, no, in Berlin, nobody won't see me in Berlin. It won't be going. Unfortunately. I'd like to go. And I could go still, but I can't justify the money. I can't justify it. That's ounces of silver, dude. Fractional gold, other money going into investments. That's where my priorities are at the moment. Definitely. I end up spending, I don't know, the last couple of times I've gone, I know I could do it cheaper, I suppose, but, you know, you add up 5, 6, 7, 800 pounds for a few days away. It's quite a bit of silver. Come for a weekend. Yeah, it's very true. I just could not. Definitely, for me personally, it's just not the right time to sell at all. Paper, yeah, maybe paper silver, yeah, but definitely not my physical stuff. High average, Geo. Cheers for popping in, mate. Just having a bit of a chill. Chill by the fire. My first chilly night. For just over a week now, so I'm just making the most of it with a cup of tea while it's still a bit warm. I think the weather's supposed to change tomorrow. It's going to be a lot colder, which we are due that in the UK, I must admit. But you well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if you believe in that. Thanks for popping in. And thanks for watching my blogs as well, Gio. I really appreciate that, mate. And putting your comments on, new BBA. Do like to have a bit of a ramble. Near to 0 degrees here today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I think we're expecting some cold weather. But long overdue. I can't believe we're at the end of December and we're having had a really cold snap, really. Interesting. But I'm sure it'll come along. Make me busier. That's a really good question, Euro. What price are you tempted to sell silver? Well, I've been very close to it recently, I must admit. I don't, oh, it's a real, I was talking about this the other day. It's a real good question because we do all this stuff, don't we? We stack it all, buy it all. For me, if I'm honest, if I sell an asset, then I've got to have a purpose for the money. Otherwise, it's been a waste of time. Because just sticking it into fiat just to say you've got out at a higher price than what you got in, to me personally, doesn't make sense. There's got to be a purpose behind it. So if I can't move it into another asset, then it will just stay. Or if I haven't got a purpose, which I really haven't got a purpose for at the moment, then yeah, I'll have to stay. But I don't know what's going on in the market. It's so weird at the moment. There's so much narrative out there. There's so much speculation. It's very, very difficult to understand exactly what's going on. But if this is a moment when silver, maybe, possibly, who knows, I haven't got a crystal ball, is finally going to get that mark up to its true value, then it's got a lot of room to move. But who knows? Well, as I've said a zillion million times, I don't control that market. People with very, 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 very deep pockets seem to control it. And if this is a possibly divergence away from paper splitting, or the whole paper setup splitting away from the physical setup, is it an east versus west thing? Is it just a banking thing? Is it some very high-powered manipulating the market for their own end needs? Is there a true industrial shortage? There's a lot of positive things that can push prices up, but I was looking the other day, I think when you look at inflation and money debasement, silver's so underpriced against inflation, it's ridiculous. So it has got tons of movement, but it's out of my control. But there is that possibility, so makes it very difficult to know what to do at the moment. I sold a bit of silver. Let me just scroll back a bit. Markets are definitely unusual. The commodity is tough to hold tight on these prices, but what would you do with the fiat? Exactly, man. Exactly. Because all you're going to do is lose money if you keep it in fiat. I sold a bit of silver that I did not like my 50% silver. Yeah, man, if you've got anything that you need to get rid of, and that's an ideal time to do it, Ideal time to do it. I have had thoughts about swapping silver for gold at some point, like sub 40 gold silver ratio. We will see. Yeah, man. That is a definite thing to do. But the interesting thing is that it's for silver gold ratios to get to 40. What the hell's going on? It's fascinating. It's such a wild time to be around watching this. Kind of see it as exciting, really. But Euro, you're right. To a degree, we've got to have some sort of plan. But I think keeping an eye on things and having a bit of an idea in the back of my mind of what I can do, what I can't do, what I'm restricted to do, what I'm not restricted to do. How quick could I get rid of physical, all those bits and pieces that I've spoken about a lot of times before. Kind of put those into place, but who knows whether that will be a thing or not until it happens. It's interesting. Didn't think I'd be having these sort of thoughts. I really didn't think I'd be having these thoughts this quickly in 2025, to be fair. Scott Silver, I was only thinking about you. That's really weird. Old times indeed, young man. Yes, they are, dude. Hope you're well, Scott. Man, I was going through, so I'm really seriously going to bring Whiskey Wednesday back. I've been trying to work out a backdrop for everything, and I was going through my poker chips and looking through them, and I see Scott Silver, and I thought, Scott Silver, I wonder how he's doing. And there you are, you've just popped up in the feed. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. I hope you're well, mate. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. If you're into that, I hope you're doing okay as well. Yeah, it's a big talking point, I'm sure, for everybody. I see it talked about all the time. You see the normal, ridiculous, crazy clickbaity stuff, but that'll always be there in all the different investment assets and bits and pieces. But it's interesting time. It says a lot about fiat currency at the moment, and that's for sure. And I'm no big fan of that. Lippy, hi, good evening. Thank you for jumping in and joining. This is just a simple chilly chat, chilled out by a fire in the garden, having a cup of tea. And I just thought I'd go live. Knock, knock, anyone is there? Knock, knock, anyone is there? Lippy, hopefully you can you not hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm here. Evening, Lippy. Cheers, BBA. Come on, fire, don't go out. Keep smouldering away. Yeah, it's interesting. Has anyone got any, I don't know whether you're all from, I know Gio's not from the UK, but has anyone got their own thoughts on when they might want to sell out? If you're into silver and gold, well, mainly silver, I suppose. Do you know one of the biggest things that I could kick myself? I think in the early part of this year, I did something investment-wise, and I'm really pleased I did it. But I had the opportunity to buy platinum. Is it platinum? Yeah, platinum. I think it was when it was $850. My wife, every time she comes past the computer, she says, "Yeah, why didn't you do the platinum?" Because that's done ridiculously well as well this year. I'm doing okay, buddy. Good. Oh, what happened? Evening, BBA. Congratulations on being recognised by SS. Oh, what happened, BBA? Yeah, 100%. Jack's not going to sell anything. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just going to give the fire a poke. There's really big logs on there, and they just end up smouldering. I chucked some crap on it. My kids have got enough. See if we can put a little bit of stuff on there to get it going a bit. It's the beauty of Christmas. Bear with me, I'll get some little bits of wood, get it going a bit. That should do the trick, hopefully. Rigged. Got Member of the Year award again. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's cool, BBA. Well done, man. I should think so. You deserve that. Put a bloody lot of time and effort in for everybody. They really do. We can get this going a little bit more. God, it's bloody smoky. Oh. Oh yeah, of course. Scots. It's supposed to be pretty cold up there, mate. I'm not sure whether we're going to get some of it, to be fair. It's still quite mild here, has to be said, but why is that? Put that light on. Yeah, it's supposed to be quite cold up there, dude. Maybe you should do this professionally. Fire and heat. Maybe you should do this professionally. Definitely not. I'm okay with water. Hopefully that'll get going again in a minute. Oh, yeah, well done. Congrats to BBA. For sure. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Ah, gee, I haven't spoken to Camel for ages, absolutely ages. I think the last time I spoke to him was before his baby come along, his little boy. I just, he's got really busy, isn't he? He's doing a load of stuff on his channel, and yeah, you've just reminded me. Yeah, I might drop him a line, just make sure he's okay, but I've heard nothing from him, so he's a busy boy, busy selling all sorts of stuff on his channel now. So it probably takes up a lot of time, plus he's a dad as well, you know, so. It's really funny actually, because I don't know about anyone else, but for me, you go on a journey and you do the YouTube thing, you meet people, and your little journeys go different ways, and you know, I have to forget. I keep my light on. I always forget, you know, I'm a lot older than a lot of people. So they've all got busy stuff going on in their lives. Got any more cardboard I can chuck on this fire, keep it going? But yeah, I do miss it. They were good, those earlier days. Must admit. Put on me. That's better. That's a bit warmer as well now. I'm not sure whether he finds it difficult to keep up with the way the markets are nowadays. This is just so weird, isn't it? There's just no. I don't think it's ever been overly consistent. But it sort of has been predictable. But this year, you know, Bitcoin's been so strange. Gold and silver. Gold has been sort of telling us a bit of a story. Silver's jumped on that bandwagon now. Geopolitically, it's all up and yeah, it's just weird. Very strange, very difficult to navigate your way through it, I think. Can't go wrong with sound of money at the moment, I believe anyway. Oh, it's a nice bit of warmth off this fire now. It's lovely. Yeah, I was busy hooting. Bless it. A few little things coming up in 2026 I'm going to do with the channels. Going to be a bit different. Looking forward to that. What about you guys? You got anything exciting for 2026, or just all sort of seeing what happens and See where it takes you. Yeah, you have fun too, dude. What is it about fire? Strapping in for a roller coaster, you think it'd be a wild year. Yeah, strange that. Yeah, I think it will be as well. Life's too short, man. I think I might have missed a bit of conversation. No, we've we haven't got any big trips planned at all. We're just going to see what happens. Geo, to be honest. Just count my blessings that I can go out to work and try and earn some money and chill out. That's all you can do. Scott Silver, new my precious metals, encouraged by 365. I bought a £15 Pokemon pack the other day and got a £250 card. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you want to what? Ask what the £250 card is. It's really fun. I had my grandson here for a couple of days over Christmas, and he's 5 in February. And yes, he's into Pokemon. He's already collecting Pokemon cards, encouraged by his mum and dad. And my wife bought him some cards, and my son, God, 20 years ago he used to collect a load of cards. So him and my youngest son had all the Pokemon cards all over the living room floor. On one of the days, going through some of the characters and some of the shiny cards, and it goes over my head a little bit. But everyone, yeah, I noticed a few people like collecting them and talking about them, which is cool. How many cards do you get for £15? Out of curiosity. Yeah, man. I don't know how old Pokemon cards are, to be fair, but I know my eldest boy was collecting them. Oh, crikey! At least 25 years ago, I think, roughly. Whether they were around before then, I don't know. They might have been. Possibly. Yeah, they've kept going. Quite interesting. Obviously demand for that sort of thing. Yeah, there you go, like 30 years ago with a big collection. 10 cards in a pack, some common and some rare. I bought a rare one that some folk pay big for. Nice, man. You've been lucky with stuff, haven't you, Scott? Luck of the Scottish. That's cool, man. That's cool. Mind you, it's like Cobra when he plays the trading cards, doesn't he? The the silver trading cards. Is it Agoro? I mean, he spent a few pounds on them, but he's pulled a few nice rare pieces, which is cool. It's cool. I get it. It's exciting. And I suppose trading cards have been around for years. I mean, top trump cards have been around for donkey's years. Since I was a lad, I think. Yeah. I think they're big in America, the old trading cards. It's cool to see things last and keep going. I go in some of my customers' children, as they've grown up, they collect all sorts of these little weird Japanese doll things. They look like cartoony type dolls. I think got one lad, I say lad, he's 30 now, but he's got a massive display of that sort of stuff. Keep them all in their boxes, and it's cool, man. It's cool. I used to collect first day covers and stamps, and what I say that they were often given to me when I was young, and I've hung on to them all. Sorry, I'm just ripping up some cardboard, some packaging from Christmas. So you get 10 cards for £15. Crikey, what have I done now? Myself. Oh, they are. Might be a deaf on video. Set self alight. Maybe if I put my phone down, it might be easier. Does anyone collect anything else? Any other sort of stuff people collect? Shit. Keep doing that. Oh man, come on. Come, Scotch, you haven't told us what the rare one was. Cheers, BBA. Thanks for popping in, dude. Come on, Scots, we want to know what the rare one was. Oh, there you go. Matchboxes. But after 22 carry bears, I gave up. Yeah, you just reminded me something there, Jax. That's trains. Trains and Matchbox. Was it Matchbox cars? What was that a thing? The little corgi cars. Lots of people. I know people collect the little metal soldiers, and I think I got one customer was right into his trains, and he's got trains all over the place. He's in display cases, on tracks, and amazing. We spend tons of money on all this stuff, don't we? It's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. Yes, Matchbox cars. It was a thing, yeah, I thought so. Matchbox cars. But I know some people that would collect do you know when the Happy Meals come out, the McDonald's Happy Meals? They would collect the toys and keep them in their wrappers. Amazing. Yeah, some of the train stuff. I've been watching some of the still a big thing, like the is it the 00 gauge railways? I think that's right. I think there's different gauges, but some people really put together some amazing, absolutely amazing train tracks, and they create all these big backgrounds. And I was watching a guy, I think he was a German guy, that made this big scene. Took him 3 years. It was just, and he just recorded all the time that he spent making everything. It's just the detail was incredible. Big money in McDonald's toy. Is there really? No way. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It goes to show, doesn't it? It really goes to show. Money and everything. Pardon me. Never thought those McDonald's toys would be something that people would be spending big money on. But nothing ever surprises me, to be fair. Great way to get rid of some rubbish, this. Big money in McDonald's toys. Wow. What was the other one? Was it Corgi? Did Corgi do? Corgi did cars, didn't they, and trucks and things? I'm sure they did. Corgi diecast. That's it. Showing me age. Do they still exist, Jack? They still have that sort of thing. Tonka out. There's another one. What about Jack? Do you remember Tonka toys? Was it Tonka? Yeah, I'm sure it's Tonka toys. Tonka toys. Corgi Heartbeat, Green Grass Truck. They still make them. Green Grass. God. Remember that? Do you remember the Tonka toys? Tonka toys. Tonka toys were made to last. But like, didn't they used to do the big dumper trucks and things? I'm sure they did. Remember quite a few of my mates used to have them. Used to get them for Christmas and birthdays. Lucky gits. It's like the old grifter bikes, wasn't it? Was it grifters? Chopper bikes. Oh, now we're going back to the 70s. That's it, yeah. Bloody hell, yeah. Yeah, indestructible. Yeah, because I remember the die-cast Thunderbird stuff when they come out. Not like the plastic ones today. Whoever Corgi made them. He used to drop the middle out of the Thunderbird too. I think I had a Thunderbird 3. I'm not sure. Those were the days when you used to hang model air, was it Airfix model airplanes from your ceiling in the bedroom. Good grief. Memory lane, man. I'm sure you did, Jack. Yeah. Bumping it into everything. Go smashing down the stairs. Ah, Mick. My dad worked for Matchbox. Oh my God, did he keep stuff? Did he manage to get hold of stuff and bits and pieces from back in the day and keep them in their packages? And I didn't know they was based in Southend though. Being an Essex boy myself, I should know that. Purdy's Industrial Estate. I've heard of Purdy's Industrial Estate. And did you manage to keep them all, Mick? They all get passed down through the family. It's funny, isn't it? You don't think of these things when you're young. That one day there'd be well, I don't suppose you're thinking about being in your 60s one day or whatever when you're young. Pardon me. No, I wish I did. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. There would have been some amazing stuff at that house, I think. Absolutely amazing. You have to excuse me, I'm getting rid of rubbish while I'm doing this at the same time. Ooh. Yeah, that would have been some cool stuff to have kept hold of, I'm sure. I dread to think how much they go for nowadays. And I'll collect old VDU vacuum, fluorescent display games like Astro Wars, Galaxy Invader. That's interesting, Mick. So, are they like games you play on your TV or the big video, like the video games you used to play in shops? Vacuum fluorescent display. God, the kids would laugh at that nowadays, wouldn't they? Galaxy Invader. One of my favourite games from the 80s was probably tabletop, handheld like LED but different. Oh, right, okay. I remember, I think in the 80s, obviously Asteroids was a big thing. Used to love playing that. Missile Command was another one. Space Invaders when they first come out. Galaxian. Was that another one? Galaxian? Oh, blimey. Similar to the old Casio calculator green displays. Hi Josh, how you doing, dude? Just having a chill out, going down memory lane actually. Having a chill out by the fire. Hope you're well, dude. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yeah, Josh, thanks for that. Thanks for posting about my Whiskey Wednesday. It's a good idea. Let's give me some ideas to work on with that. So I appreciate that. So Mick collects old AM radios as well. God, do you remember when the first CB radios come out? God, that was a bit of a... How old would I have been then? I think that was... in the 70s as well. Big CB radio fan. $10.4 for a copy and all that stuff. Mad. Oh yeah, dude, man. Yeah, Josh, for sure, Matt. I want to try and make it a bit of a space, not just for me, but I don't know. We can come on and just talk about things in a little bit more. I know a few people like a little bit more of a in-depth conversation on stuff and share views and bits and pieces. So that'd be cool. Yeah, I like those sort of conversations. I bought an old 40 channel handheld CB last month for £6 from a charity shop. Did it work? Was it working? Takes 8 batteries. That's mad. Absolutely mad. That was a real crazy phase. Good times, man. Cigarette playing cards, blimey. That's something I didn't think of either. Yeah, we was just talking about all the different stuff people were collecting and that you save over the years. It's interesting. I remember collecting fag packets back in the early 70s. There was many different cigarette packets around. CB radios, that's making me chuckle actually. We had a great laugh with CB radios. It's funny how, when you really think about it, how CB radios were probably like the internet before the internet, in a way, where you could socially talk to people, strangers, on the go, wherever. It's all been pioneered, isn't it? It worked. Jesus. Yes, I can take this. I'm going Rochester while driving back to Essex from Canterbury. The missus was driving, by the way. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't suppose you could do that nowadays, could you? But yes, yeah, the mini cabs all use CB radios of some description. Used to have it tucked under their driver's seat. They're Austin princesses. Oh. No, there's probably might be some clubs that still use that sort of thing. It's weird, isn't it? You get to a certain age and you go through you relive your childhood a little bit. It's cool stuff, man. Love it. We all do the same thing, but using different things nowadays. We do the same thing. We socialise the same. That's great. It's a real human thing. It's all changed now. ANSSB is legal. I didn't know that. Oh, I don't know what that is, mate. My granddad told me that weights meant when England invaded Germany, Hitler's troops surrendered. Don't know, maybe I've missed something. Maybe. It was just FM back in the day. It was our social media. It was actually, when you think about it. I suppose it was that early. You could sit in your bedroom, and talk to strangers and socialise. It might have been the first start of it all. Interesting. Look where we are now. I still like going down a pub then, though. That was proper socialising to me. We should have our own seniors group. Never thought I'd hear myself say that. Seniors. A senior stacker social. SSS. A senior stacker social. Yeah. Different. There's an idea. Well, it's 8 o'clock. Blimey. That went quick. I'm going to call it a day there. Guys, ladies, if there's any there. Oh, thanks for that. Well, it was a real cool trip down memory lane there, which was good. Thank you very much for sharing your time. You take good care. See you later, Josh. Be in contact soon, dude. And thanks very much, Mick, Jack Stacks. Thanks for thanks for sharing that. That was really cool. And anyone else that's there, I really appreciate it. Take good care of yourselves and have a great new year. Yeah, definitely. And we'll catch up again at some point, I'm sure. Take care. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. How do I stop this? No idea.